Welcome back to NewsHour. We have brand new details on the death of Osama bin Laden, and they conflict dramatically with the official version of events as told by the White House. The new information comes from Osama bin Laden's own 12-year-old daughter, who was in the compound at the time of the event. She says her father was captured alive. Then he was dragged in front of family members and shot dead. His body then pulled away onto a helicopter and flown away. Now, these events are very different from what the White House has been describing. And we were among the first yesterday to question the official version of events, and later in the afternoon, the White House corrected what they had meant.
But new details are emerging about the mission. While the SEALs faced gunfire for almost the entire operation, it stopped once they burst into bin Laden's third-floor room. The White House acknowledging for the first time he had no weapon.
He was not armed, is what I understand to be true.
The White House said initially that bin Laden had put up resistance, using his wife as a human shield. But now?
Bin Laden's wife rushed the U.S. assaulter and was shot in the leg, but not killed.
Bin Laden didn't get off so easy. The SEALs shot him dead, taking no chances that he might have a suicide vest or the room booby-trapped.
If he had, in fact, thrown up his hands, surrendered, and didn't appear to represent any kind of threat, then they were to capture him. But they had full authority to kill him.
That's the CIA director, Leon Panetta, seeming to confirm that the mission was intended to kill, not really capture Osama bin Laden. These new details by a 12-year-old daughter of Osama bin Laden may force the White House to come out again and correct what they were saying. Now, you might ask, why lie? Why not tell the truth? Here's an analyst talking to Sky News.
Now, this is the last statement there, saying he was not armed. And supporters of Al-Qaeda and human rights groups and others will pick on that, up on that very rapidly and say, well, this was an extrajudicial execution, a brutal response by a superpower to an unarmed man.
All these inaccuracies are going to put added pressure on the White House to release a photo of Osama bin Laden's corpse in order to convince the world that he really is dead. Certainly, around the compound where he was killed, there is a lot of doubt.
You will take the people, you will show to the nation, that's the thing what I have done. But
you want to see the proof?
Yeah. Everybody wants to see. If you ask everybody, किसी को सबको पता है कि ओसामा इधर है, सब लोग No. What I said to them, you guys know there was Osama? They said no, we don't believe that. That's what so they said no. So you can hear 90% people said they don't believe that.
And we're getting new details today about what people are saying is bin Laden's will. Take a look at this from the Kuwaiti newspapers. He says in his will to his children, "You, my children, I apologize for giving you so little of my time because I responded to the need for jihad," the will states. As justification for not having his own children join Al-Qaeda, bin Laden cites an Islamic text that instructs the Prophet Muhammad's son not to wage a holy war. As for his wives, they are instructed to not consider marrying again and instead focus on raising his children. That's according to the Kuwaiti newspaper, quoting a will dating back from 2001. And one last little tidbit we found so fascinating. Everyone was wondering if all those people in the White House actually saw Osama bin Laden being killed live on live video. Well, now, according to the BBC, Leon Panetta says that the White House and President Obama and himself did not see a live video feed of bin Laden being killed. There are a lot of fascinating details still to come in this incredibly brazen attack that took out Osama bin Laden, and we'll keep you up to date here on NewsHour.
Justice, it's not about agenda, it's not about mobilizing people, it's about dialing for corporate dollars. These two parties have sold the U.S. government and the American people to the highest bidders.
The United States of America is a terrorist base of operations.